let's get this thing started. What is going on, everybody? It's Mont here, and for this video, I'm a little bit late, but we are watching Death Battle Goku Black versus the Reverse Flash. Um,
Yes.
so let me see. I don't actually know who can win this one because Flash, just going off my knowledge of Flash, being not only incredibly fast, but at once he gets to like his fastest speeds, also becomes insanely powerful. Goku Black is also insanely powerful. Like I already can guarantee, multiversal, and then, um, like has the ability to like slice through the universe or whatever. Right? Wasn't that one of his things?
Yeah, his scythe can cut through the fabrics of reality.
Yeah, that's what it was. But then at the same time, it's like, okay, so it's Goku. It's basically Goku with those extra abilities at that point in the show. And at that point in the show, we know that Goku is multiversal, bare minimum. But
Mm-hmm.
Flash, like Flash in general, I don't know how to compare Reverse Flash to Flash, but I know he's roughly the same. So
Dude, I already know that they're gonna pull some bullshit and it's gonna be like, yeah, Reverse Flash wins. And be like, dude, what the fuck ever, man.
yeah.
Y'all just don't want Goku to have a win.
uh, Man, that would be sad if we have like another Goku lose against the Flash now, or another DC
Right.
character in Death Battle specifically, at least. All right, so you ready?
Yes,
All
sir.
right, 3, 2, 1, play.
You know, 2021 is Adam and Eve's 50th birthday.
And to celebrate, they want to give you a gift. No, can give.
Huh, usually it would be the other way around.
If you use our code BATTLE at adamandeve.com, you'll get 50% off almost any one item.
Then Adam and Eve loads on to free stuff.
Oh yeah, we're gonna do the next Death Battle after this too, since we waited so long that the second one's out.
Free shipping.
Remember, that's offer code BATTLE,
Right.
BATTLE at adamandeve.com for 50% off almost any one item and 10 free gifts.
As hilarious as it would have been to be like, what the fuck is it, Kool-Aid Man?
Goku Black, the body-stealing arbiter of divine justice.
And the Reverse Flash, DC's psychopathic speedster fanboy.
They say imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
But I'd say the sincerest form of flattery is not trying to kill your superhero husbando. Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Play.
What consumes the thoughts of a god? What do immortals dream of with all the time in the world? In Zamasu's case, his one goal was divine justice.
Yeah, this guy's got major Final Fantasy big bad energy all over him.
As the assistant to Universe 10's Supreme Kai, Zamasu prized, above all else, cosmic order and natural beauty.
Oh, that reminds me. Did you know I can burp and fart at the same time? Here, let's try.
Oh my god.
Unsurprisingly, Zamasu despised the inherently chaotic nature of mortals, being seemingly unwilling to lift themselves out of their own cycle of violence and stupidity, like some people I know.
Yeah, I know those people too. His heart was clouded until the day he met Son Goku.
With God Ki, Goku could match blows with the god of destruction, Beerus. Their clash nearly destroyed the entirety of Universe 7, a cosmological structure at least 9 times larger than our own universe. At most, it could even be as large as 13 times greater than ours. Side note, it's worth mentioning that when 2 gods of destruction fought, they were capable of casually destroying 2 of these universes.
And since the shockwaves from their punches traveled across Universe 7 in seconds, they'd have to be hitting way faster than light.
Goku was tapping into his Super Saiyan God form for this, though clearly not at its full strength. While the exact multiplier for Super Saiyan Blue is unknown, Toriyama himself has directly compared it to the original Super Saiyan form.
And don't forget, Goku trained with Whis and
So it's basically just God stacked with Super Saiyan.
So by that time, he was way stronger.
Here was a mortal with the powers of gods beyond even Zamasu's abilities. Someone who could bring his dreams to fruition.
Oof.
So Sammy did what anyone would do in that situation. Kill his master to become the Supreme Kai, wish on the Super Dragon Balls to switch bodies with Goku, and kill every single mortal in the universe.
And thus the deity Zamasu became Goku Black.
Please, Goku Black, you couldn't be more creative.
Now, you might be wondering, why didn't he just wish all the mortals dead? But that wouldn't be as fun, would it? Black's got all of Goku's strength and powers, but wielded by a genocidal.
I don't think the
maniac
Dragon...
instead of that
Oh, the
little
Super
monkey
Dragon
or
Balls
monkey man.
might be able to do that.
Even with Goku's Saiyan heritage and godly ki, Black can easily achieve the form of Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
But with a champagneful twist.
Super Saiyan Rose.
Rosé? Really? What is he, a suburban wine mom? Watch out before he unlocks Super Saiyan Live, Laugh, Love! He stole Goku's techniques too, like the instant transmission, where he focuses on a person's key signature to teleport to their location. He's even got the Black Kamehameha, which is a Kamehameha,
But black.
pink.
And
But
with his
pink.
Saiyan God, he gets stronger and stronger every time
That's
he almost
fucking
dies.
funny.
He just becomes
Oh, yeah, he does
harder and
have,
harder to kill.
Which really sucks
he
for the
does
rest
have,
of the universe,
Zenkai
because Black
boost.
is kinda like if Goku just
Yes,
snapped
sir.
one day and
Isn't he stronger in the
power to
manga
their
too?
full murderous
Or at least it's
Yes,
implied
sir.
that he's stronger in the manga.
Where he surrounds his hands
No,
with
he's
steel
stronger in the
and
manga.
slices them to ribbons. He used this very technique to, kill Goku's family.
He can even extend this Keyblade into a huge one called the Azure Dragon Sword, which, along with his Kamehameha, confirms my suspicions that Goku is colorblind.
Actually, Black's Azure Dragon Sword is named after a legendary weapon wielded by one of Earth's greatest warriors, the Desert Bandit Yamcha. Wait, what?
And he can space-time
Wait, what?
but in shadow clothes. Black, not Crater Boy over here. But his dastardly weapon isn't a key technique at all.
Not
It's the
Crater
time
Boy.
ring he got from his dead master.
This ring allowed Black to travel through time and even escape into future Trunks' alternate timeline, where he had free reign over the entire universe.
And let him team up with his best bud, himself. Bad Goku and company showed up to spoil the fun. But wait, isn't Zamasu in Goku's body? How are there two Gokus? There's only one Goku in the multiverse, right? But Goku met Black before he met Zamasu, which means Black existed before Zamasu came up with the idea. And then they killed Zamasu before he could do it anyway, but Goku Black was still around.
Sure, it's a classic.
Yup.
The thing
Right.
is, Black's time ring prevents
But
him
who
from
cares
being
anymore?
affected by alterations to his own personal timeline. So, killing him in the past doesn't change his future, and vice versa. He's almost impossible to kill because even if you do it at one point in time, he still exists at another point in time. And another, and another, and another, and another.
Oh god, I hate time travel. It's crush Saiyans like Goku, Vegeta, and Trunks. Hell, even Vegito couldn't beat him. He even
That's the
merged
problem with
my
multiverse
universe to
theory.
become one with
It doesn't
everything.
change your
Like I said,
timeline.
Major Final Fantasy villain vibes here.
It took Zeno.
Also, it kind of sucks that, you know,
Being in all of
Trunks' whole
creation,
timeline just got
stepped in and
yeeted
erased that entire
after
timeline
everything.
just to stop Black's rampage. How ironic. Zamasu's higher calling was the eradication of all mortal life in the universe, and he stole the strongest mortal's body to do it. But in the end, he was always doomed to fail. His quest for power meant nothing against a being that would always be stronger no matter what he did or who he was.
And the universe ended up being destroyed anyway. It's like one big cosmic joke.
He got his wish in the end. I didn't even think about it that way.
I can't wait to watch you die.
Right?
Barry Allen, the
Yeah.
In a way, he kind of won. He just died.
Inspiration to many across time
Right.
and space. And there's no better example than his #1 fan from the 25th century, Eobard Thawne.
The
Alright, Wiz, we've tackled a lot of stupid names for things in our years here at Death Battle, but I'm confident that Eobard is the dumbest f***ing first name I've ever heard in my life. Eobard was completely obsessed with the Flash and dedicated his whole life to studying the Speed Force like a total nerd. Good luck to him, because there's no way he's figuring that shit out.
But Thawne's life irrevocably changed the day he discovered a time capsule from the 21st century. By some strange coincidence, it just so happened to contain Barry's costume. By experimenting on it, Thawne managed to replicate the Flash's powers, turning himself
Okay.
into a mirror of his idol.
And you can bet he totally crapped
Convenient.
himself when Barry Senpai showed up in the future and took him under his wing. It was a dream come true.
Until Barry realized that Thawne had fabricated crimes in order to show up and save the day. Disgraced, Thawne promised to better himself before traveling to the past to prove his worth to his hero, to prove that their bond was special.
That's when
Yeah,
Thawne found out
that
that
face.
Barry already had a best friend, and a family, and a life without him. He didn't matter. He wasn't special. He was just a nobody Barry tossed out in the trash and forgot about. Like my Tinder dates do to me.
If when Thawne visited the Flash Museum in Barry's time, he discovered the secret identity to Flash's greatest enemy that in his future had been lost to time. The one Barry was fated to kill in battle. Eobard Thawne. Wait a minute.
Oh, ain't that a bitch? The shock drove Thawne mad. If he couldn't be Flash's best friend, he'd be his greatest enemy. And I guess also ensure his own future death.
He was sent to the future to terrorize the Flash family in the past. Revenge in reverse. He'd become the Reverse Flash.
Reverse Flash? We're really setting the world on fire with these names today. with
Thawne draws his powers from the negative Speed Force, which he generates with every step he takes, just like Barry does with the regular Speed Force. The negative Speed Force gives Thawne access to many of the Flash's powers, including his mind-bending super speed, enough to travel all across time and space in days. He can keep up with and surpass other speedsters like Barry and Wally.
who once ran fast enough to cross the universe faster than two gods who could teleport. Wally even beat himself in a race, and Barry admitted Thawne was still faster than that. Wait just a second, he beat himself? That doesn't even make sense.
But unlike Barry and Wally, Thawne applies his powers more catastrophic.
That doesn't even make
He
sense.
beat himself. He ran so fast he beat himself.
For instance, his ability to vibrate himself through solid objects.
Objects like, say, vital organs. And if he did, he'd scramble their molecules, causing instant death. Thawne did just that to Barry's wife Iris, and Barry did not appreciate it.
Thawne's vibrations are so powerful, he can even produce a counterforce that can reverse the destruction of the entire universe.
Pretty crazy sounding, but even B-tier speedsters like Jenny Ognats can do the same kind of thing.
Flash is
When Barry and
stupid
Wally raced
insane.
each other, They were tearing up the entire multiverse.
Thawne can create shockwaves with a snap, phase into
The
your
snap.
body and possess you, and even speak at such high speeds that you'll hear his words as though they were your own thoughts. And instead of stealing your speed like other Flashes, he can steal your time.
What?
Yeah, Thawne can yoink decades from your life and age you 80 years in just a few seconds. Kinda sounds like your sex life, Wiz.
But Thawne's greatest ability is his unmatched skill at time travel, and he uses this expertise to be as petty and cruel as humanly possible.
Thawne wasn't a dummy. He knew that if he went back in time to kill Barry before he got his powers, he'd erase himself from the time stream too. So instead, he'd just make Barry's life suck as hard as he could. Push him down some stairs, retcon his best friend from history, kill his mom. He even told Barry he'd go back in time and adopt him as his own son. Dude, what the fuck?
That's a big difference between Thawne and Barry. Whereas Barry only went back in time to save his mother's life, Thawne often went back in time to try to fix his own mediocre life. He killed his more successful younger brother, his career rival at the Flash Museum, and every single boyfriend his crush had until there was no one left but him.
And when she
Oh
still
my
rejected
God.
him, he went back in time again and made her an invalid for the rest of her life.
This dude is
Jesus
freaking mad.
This guy's a monster. But wait, Wiz, that's impossible. Grandpappy Paradox or whatever. If he went back in time to kill someone, they'd be dead in the future. Which means...
Which means he'd never know them and want to go back in time in the first place, right?
Wiz, maybe time is a construct with no legitimate unit of measurement other than the meager attempts man has made to understand the incomprehensible world around him.
Well,
What the fuck?
inside the time stream when Barry initiated Flashpoint, which rewrote the universe while Thawne was technically disconnected from it. So, Thawne essentially broke. Literally, figuratively, mentally, physically.
He does not have fingers.
Or maybe he just hated Barry so much it defied the laws of time itself. Whoa.
More specifically, he became a living paradox, a being without a past or future, literally without continuity. Not only did this mean he'd be unaffected by changes to his past, it made him effectively immortal.
Stabbed in the chest by evil Batman.
Oof.
Vaporized
By
by
evil Batman.
Sweet payback. Or getting Dr. Manhattan by the big blue god dog himself. Thawne was
For real?
always reborn, unable to stay dead.
But more than anything, it made him immune from consequences.
Unlike Barry, whose changes to time could destroy all of reality, Thawne could do whatever he wanted. He was impossible to stop, with no reason to hold back.
He's survived
Well,
a
that
hit
ain't
from
good.
Barry while he had the entire Speed Force absorbed into him, and even Wally's infinite mass punch. which has the mass of a white dwarf star. A white dwarf is essentially the remains of a star's ultra-dense core, which has a mass of over 2 octillion tons.
And he took one of those to the noggin and just took a nap. Man, he must really hate Barry if a sun to the face can't take him down.
He doesn't hate Barry. All of his schemes, all of his machinations, all of his insane timeline-shattering threats, all of it was because it was the only way he could think of to spend time with his hero.
That's really sad.
His costume says it all. He never intended to be the Reverse Flash. He wanted to be the Kid Flash. All Thawne ever really desired was to be by Barry's side.
In the end, though, goody little Two Shoes Barry forgave him, and then vibrated away his living paradox powers, erasing him from existence.
Entirely. Barry didn't kill Thawne. He reset his timeline, removing the one thing driving his hatred, his relationship with Barry. Without that, Thawne was a normal, happy Flash fan once again.
It's Comics Wiz, he'll be back. And when he comes, he'll always be faster.
Ain't
He'll
that the
always
truth?
catch you, and time is always on his side.
Still think you can take me? Even death can't catch me.
Oh man.
All right,
It's comics, he'll be back.
All possibilities.
That is not wrong.
Reverse things in the bedroom in a flash with Blue Chew.
This episode is sponsored by Blue Chew.
If I've learned anything from years of hosting a show while having very few actual skills, it's that confidence can take you far in life.
That's why Blue Chew delivers the same active ingredients as Viagra and Cialis in chewable tablet form right to your door.
Yep, and
Hey, William, it's something you can use.
I don't need that shit. What you talking about?
It's simple. Just sign up at bluechew.com, consult with one of their experts,
Sure.
I'm confident in myself.
receive your prescription within days.
Yeah.
No more awkward conversations with your doctor or waiting in line at the pharmacy.
And
Imagine having a girlfriend.
Day or night, so you can plan
Yeah.
ahead or be ready whenever.
So if you
Asshole.
want to win from extra- Blue Chew can help.
Yeah, that joke doesn't work on me now, huh?
Checkout. Just $5.
Yeah.
BlueChew.com, promo code battle to receive your first
We've been saying that a lot. We'd be like, imagine having, or imagine doing, or whatever.
Yeah.
goddamn battle.
Oh shit.
I'm about to get an ad! One play. Flash kills Quicksilver.
Barry. I was the one who.
Let's go! Yes, T.
Mortal sinners, prepare for divine justice.
No! Oh, God. My T! Alright, let's go. Yeah, I am still assuming.
I'm in need of your services.
Uh-oh. Ah! I'm assuming Goku's gonna win. Or Zamasu. Black?
Yeah.
I'm still thinking he's gonna win, but
Yeah.
we'll see. Because I think like the last big win Dragon Ball got was against Hulk. With Broly against
Yeah.
Hulk. And while I don't think Black compares to Broly, well, he compares to Broly. He's just not as strong, right?
Black is nowhere near as
Okay,
strong
yeah,
as
okay.
Broly.
Black isn't as strong as Broly, yeah. that's a whole 2 arcs. Oh, shoot! Whoa! Alright, this is actually kind of cool. Oh. He can travel through time too. Duh. Alright, that's actually kind of cool to think about. Uh-oh. Oh, shoot! Shit! That's funny. Oh my god! I forgot that's a thing he does too. Oh shit. Ooh. Oh my god. This Kamehameha's him while he's sitting down reading. That's pretty funny. Oh, that's what he was saying. I was the one that killed him.
Yeah.
How truly foolish.
Oh.
Was that important?
Uh-oh. 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 Oh.
How fun.
Oh, no.
Told you they were gonna pull some bullshit.
Oh, no.
This was a fairly tricky matchup to figure
I
out.
wonder who the next death battle
Oh,
is.
shut up. We know.
At least 660 times over.
Do you know?
I mean, a punch at least
Yeah.
as big as a
Okay.
star is really badass, but that's in another league.
However, there was a lot more to cover than just how many stars or universes they could blow up. At their peak, both Goku Black and Reverse Flash were so impressive they were removed from time itself, becoming living paradoxes, making any attempt to kill either of them meaningless.
Stupid time travel.
It's difficult to determine who would figure out a counter to this temporal invincibility first, but it would most likely rely on a combination of speed and smarts.
As far as speed goes, it's no surprise Thawne definitely had the edge. Yeah, Black's attacks could reach speeds quintillions of times faster than light, but Thawne is a Flash.
Even early in his career as a member of the Flash family, Wally West could reach speeds that were impossible to comprehend and calculate. There are numerous examples of this for multiple iterations of the Flash, many of whom Thawne was clearly equal to.
Plus, he's kind of an expert when it comes to timey-wimey bullshit.
Would likely overpower Black and destroy said time ring too. After all, Thawne once
I mean, I guess that is actually a weakness, having to not having the power itself, but having to wear something to do it.
At least 100 trillion light years in diameter. That's over 1 billion times larger than our own universe, and over 70 million times larger than Dragon Ball's Universe 7.
It's sort of
Say
impossible
what?
to lock down the exact limits of Goku Black's upper strength.
Yeah, but then 7 times strong, 13 times stronger than that, though.
Obviously stronger than Goku was when he clashed with Beerus, but even being super generous with training and power boosts and multipliers, the gap here is way too wide to be able to just assume Goku Black could match this level of power. The DC universe is just too big. And remember, Barry and Wally's race almost ripped apart the entire DC multiverse.
It's also important to stress that Goku Black is not Goku. Goku's drive and willpower can push through even the most absurd limits to potentially match higher levels of power. Zamasu took Goku's body because he's more than willing to take shortcuts. It's an entirely different mindset.
Yeah, and once he took care of that time ring, Reverse Flash had a lot more options than just overpowering Black. With that super speed, he could pretty easily scramble Black's insides or age him to death with a touch. Zamasu may have been a deity even without the time ring, but Goku's body is mortal with a limited range of age. Might have really screwed yourself with that one, huh, Zam Zam?
Goku Black was a nightmarish foe, but Thawne's experience with time travel...
I mean, a lot of that makes sense,
and frankly impossible
but-
speed gave him the means to take the win.
This fight was definitely not sunderwhelming.
The winner is the Reverse Flash.
Alright.
I hope you guys enjoyed that episode.
Okay.
If you're looking for something else to watch, season 2 of Last Laugh is available right now.
Alright, and then this next death battle, I was seeing these pop up, I was like, what the hell?
Not to. If you laugh, you're out. Watch the first episode
Right.
now by clicking the video on the side.
Oh, watch. Oh, yeah! What the hell?
Man, oh man.
I think it's been a while since we got one of these joke ones.
Right.
Oh, man. Alright, we'll watch that right after this, but okay. I guess, like, the weakness that Goku Black has makes sense, that having the ring, and once you lose that, you're
Right.
screwed.
Right.
That makes a lot of sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
But that's crazy to think. Freaking, they made Reverse Flash like able to go through time without consequence. That's kind of that's the one thing holding Barry back, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Man, DC Comics are stupid OP. Alright, so I'm gonna leave that one there. Hope you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. You'll see me in the next video. Peace out.
See y'all in like 5 minutes.